Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Oh, Ocho, we got a very special guest joining us. Hey, this guy won the silver medal in the 200 meters in Tokyo. The world in Tokyo, the Olympic game in 2024. He back again. He won the silver medal again, and the world championships in Eugene in 24. He won the silver medal in the 200. In Tokyo, just the other day, he won the silver medal in the 200 meters. Hey, at some point in time, he says, "I keep knocking on the door. I'm gonna be the first one to be in it. I'm gonna be the first one to get in the house." Kenny, your fourth championship, you get silver. How difficult, because I know you're in great condition. You dropped down to the 100. Everything was perfect. You got great endurance. You got great speed. You built that. I know you, please look, you got on the podium. And at the end of the day, yeah, I podium. But the goal, what you got to do to get the goal, Kenny?
Man, I just got to work on the small little things. I mean, like you said before, I'm in really good shape. I have the endurance, I got the speed, I got everything. I just got to figure out how to get that last 10 meters because that's where it seems like it's been, just getting away from me.
Right there. Yeah. You're right there.
Yeah.
Hey, this last race, kid, I said, oh, damn, look at Kenny. Hey, he pulled up on you. You like, okay, you pulled ahead. And like you said, it was that last 10 meters. I was like, damn, Kenny.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would say for this championship, this was the best second half I ever had in a while. Because usually I always tend to get in the lead and I kind of give it away. But yeah, as soon as Lavelle kind of got right next to me, it was just, hey, make sure not to panic. I already know that I'm in good shape and just keep on going. And, doing that from lane 8, that's all I can ask for. So, I mean, yeah, it's like a little bittersweet moment right now for me because I've always been knocking on that door. But, eventually I'm going to get it because every single year.
You going to kick the door in, huh?
I'm gonna put my foot in that door.
Hey, first off, I want to say congratulations, and I want you to take me through what it's like that moment before you get in the blocks. What's that feeling like? Crowd, is it quiet, or do you hear the noise? Do you have butterflies? Are you nervous? I'm curious what that feeling is like before that gun goes off for you.
I feel like younger me, the nerves were really there, but now I'm a vet now, and I've been here for a very long time. But yeah, I just embrace the moment. I mean, the crowd doesn't get too big for me.
Right.
I literally stare at the crowd right before the race and like, okay, it's go time. And as soon as they say set, everything is ready to go. I'm in that flow state, so just trying to execute my race and go.
Okay, I like it.
Kenny, man, all I want to know is, man, look, we got all these fast 100-meter guys. Can we get the baton around the track? That's all I want to know, Kenny. Kenny, can we look? I mean, for far too many times on the global stage, Kenny, we got the fastest men, but somehow the baton end up on the track, or we get out of our passing lanes. Can we get it around the track tomorrow?
Hey, we for sure gonna do it. I mean, well, we got eight more hours to go, so I'm getting ready for that. But we've been practicing hard, and we're ready to go. I mean, like you said before, we always had the foot speed, but it's more so the precision of the baton and just making sure to do our job, man. We're gonna get the job done this time.
Okay, let me see if I get this right. Okay, Christian Coleman's gonna start it off. He's the greatest starter in American history.
Yeah.
Are you still at second leg, or did they move you to third?
I think I'm still in second. I mean, that's where I feel like I'm best utilized, and I'm gonna make sure to do my job. So we're gonna handle our business when it comes to that.
Obviously, Noah's gonna be on the anchor. And when he's been anchor, we have yet to lose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So who goes third?
I think Courtney and Lindsay, my training partner. So
okay.
I think the good thing about this relay squad is Christian's my teammate, Courtney's my teammate. So we already have that chemistry. So I think.
Oh, that's all. Okay.
Yeah.
Just keep it close. Just keep it close.
Yeah.
Because Canada, they powder their chest. DeGrasse, he powdered his chest. He doing all this. I don't want to see none of that. I don't want to see none of that. I don't want to see none of that tomorrow.
Like I said, we're gonna handle business. I mean, Canada, they always get things right. I mean,
they sneaky.
They've been practicing. I wouldn't say they're sneaky, but I mean, they've been using the same squad for the last 8 years or something like that.
Yes.
So they got those handoffs down. So we just got to make sure to do our job. When we do that, then we're good.
You're one of the few guys that's ever been able to run, sub 20. You run sub 45. It was really shaky. It was really shaky for the 400 meters. We had to run against, I think it was the Kenyans or somebody, just two people, just two teams, and it was basically whoever finished first. I saw the Botswana team.
Hey, they looking good.
I'm scared.
Very.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Kenny, I'm scared. They go 1-3-5, and they didn't even have Tobago. If they bring Tobago, they ran 257 without Tobago. I'm nervous, Kenny. I'm like a long-tailed dog on a porch full of rocking chairs. I'm nervous like that, Kenny.
Hey, I mean, I trust that they're going to handle their business. It's good. I mean, last year was a very close race, and it's going to be wire to wire for this one too. So they just got to make sure to do their job, and we're going to see who finished first.
Can we get? They gonna let Vern? They gonna let the old man? I mean, cause y'all know Vern is a gamer.
They call him an old man.
Vern is a gamer. Vern is a gamer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I haven't spoken to the coaches. I don't really know what team they're going to put up, but they're going to put the best players down, and like I said, it's going to be wire to wire. So it's going to be a blast to watch that race.
Yeah. Only thing I'm certain of is Rod running anchor leg. He said something very interesting yesterday. I don't know if you heard him. Did you hear what he said? He's not going to run very many hurdles. He look at I'm coming down to the 4 and the 2.
Oh, you said that?
That's your territory. Yeah, that's what Rod said. Now, if it's a lie, he told it.
Man, he don't want to come. He don't want to come down to the 2. We got too many people.
He says, I'm coming. I said, I'm not going to run as many hurdle races. I'm doing 4 and the 2. That's what he said.
Yeah. He can step into the lion's den, but he ain't going to do anything there.
I'm just telling you. Hey, now now I'm going to broach this. Now, that's what you said. I'm going to say, right? We had Kid Kung Fu on, and he said, you can come to the lion's den if you want to. He said, you okay, but ain't nothing popping down here now. You might as well go ahead and stay with the hurdles, deal with Dos Santos, deal with Warholm, deal with Samba. Don't come fooling with me, and don't do that.
Hey, don't do that. You can stick with the 4, but don't come down to that 2.
Yeah.
It ain't sweet.
Hey, Kenny, outside of track, I know you guys are busy, obviously, when you're locked in, when you're in season. What do you like to do outside of track? Do you have any hobbies? Do you have anything else that you're passionate about that you like to spend your time doing?
I like to do anything that just requires me to be outdoors. It can be simple things. It's just like ATV, just sitting by a bonfire, being with friends and family. I like skiing, playing basketball. I like playing video games.
Whoa. Video games. What you play?
I've been playing Madden, 2K every now and then.
Okay.
Well, you play Madden?
Yeah, I'm the best Madden player in the world. What you mean, do I play Madden?
Man, I probably could beat you right now.
Kenny,
probably not even that good.
Can I tell you something real quick?
What?
Kenny, you can't even beat me in the 200 if we race, Kenny.
What'd you say? Huh? Hey, you better bring your spikes right now.
Hey, my spikes right here in the trunk.
Yeah, you better put those on right now. I'll see you soon.
Okay, let me know whenever you're in Miami. Matter of fact, I can come to you.
Yeah, come to me.
Okay, no problem. We can do that. We can film it.
Right. You could probably run like 22, 23 seconds.
23.
8, 9.
Hey, Kenny, you know what I ran in high school?
What'd you run at high school?
19.2.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I ran 19.2 in high school.
Hey, another thing that I was gonna say, I also started picking up some kung fu stuff. Because my whole thing is Kung Fu Kenny. So this year I started doing a little bit of that. But I had to be careful because obviously, being a sprinter and everything, there's a lot of things that I can't do. But
you skiing. You ain't thinking about you being a sprinter. You skiing. You riding ATVs. You doing a lot of stuff that's really detrimental to somebody that needs their legs.
Yeah, I know. My girlfriend Lydia, she'd be telling me not to do these things, but I'm like, bro, I need to do something to let my brain kind of be at ease because I do track as a job. It used to be just for love, and now it's a job. So I got to do something outside to go back to be okay. I can do what I can do again. But yeah, it's just hard to figure out what exactly I want to do outside. So I'll do things I'm really not supposed to every now and then. But just one time, there's nothing wrong with one time.
Yeah. So look, we saw the USA's and we saw the 200, and you said, hey, this is gonna be the day that I get it done. And we thought, and you were so close. And then Noah kind of nipped you at the tape, and then kind of gave you a shove. What happened? Yeah, you shoved him.
Yeah, I'm
just trying to figure out what happened.
We just had a little beef that was kind of going on, and
Did it start before the race, or did it started after he looked at you like he looked at you sideways?
It started before the race. So then, once, we crossed the finish line and I saw that, I gave him that shove, and, we both could have handled the situation a little bit different.
Okay.
We both have mutual respect for each other, but, I don't play when it comes to stuff like that.
Right.
And all I can say is that, every single time I step on track, I want to whoop his ass.
That's what I was gonna say. If he'll stop looking at you if you beat him, Kenny. You got to beat him.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, he's been getting the better than me for years. So, like I said, I'm just trying to improve myself every single time I step on the track. Every single year, I've been getting better, stronger, faster, and that time is coming soon.
Yeah. Hey, listen, hey, Unc and Kenny, is really nothing wrong with a little friendly competition. Nothing wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely good for the sport.
it.
I mean, the fact that when I did it, I didn't think anything of it, and then it was all over the news. I was like, oh, okay, I guess this is happening.
You didn't think nothing of it. You shoved a man in the back and y'all running. You ain't think nothing of it.
Hey, like I said, it's spur of the moment. But like I said, we discussed about it, and we on the same page, and we got that mutual respect for each other. But yeah, it's definitely good for a sport. We need healthy rivalries like that. So every single time like I said, I stepped down in the 100. I didn't do what I wanted to do when it came to the finals, but I was in really good shape to do something crazy in that 100 finals. So I'm just excited for the next years.
Oh yeah.
There's a rumor swirling that burner account Track Spice that might be you.
Nah, that's not me. Hey, all I can say about that is that my social media team, we don't handle that account at all. I mean, when it comes to that, that's just noise, and I just try to ignore that. I mean, that's all drama. For me, I just focus on track, and people are gonna say what they're gonna say. They're gonna believe me whether they believe me or not. It doesn't really matter to me.
Let me ask you something. You witnessed this. You saw Sid 1 year.
Woo.
She took the 400 meters. She said, "You know what? I'm gonna set the hurdles aside, and I'm just gonna focus my attention on the 400." And we see in 1 year, not only did she win the USA's, she goes on the global stage and runs the second fastest time that's ever been run. A lot of people I mean, think about how many women have run 40. There's nobody's going to do it. I didn't think I was going to see a woman be able to, because really, when you think about it, no one has really come close. I mean, think about it. Nobody has come within a half a second of Coke's record until Sid, when she ran 48:29. I said, well, knowing that who's in this race, because Kenny, in order to get a fast time or a world record or championship record, you need two things. You need competition in the race, and you need conditions. Now, she didn't get the conditions, but she got Paulino and she got Nasser. And when she got them, she knew. Because when Paulino got lane 8, she knew. And Pauline did something she don't normally go out like that. Nasser's always going to take it out. So if I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, Bobby Kersey probably told her, Nasser's going to take it out. Attach yourself to Nasser. Let her pull you to Paulino. You're strong enough in the last 100 to bring it home. Yeah. When you saw her run, when you saw her get out, and she was smooth, and you saw that time, what went through your mind when you saw 47:78?
I wasn't surprised. I mean, after seeing Sydney do what she did in the previous race, I was just like, world record? I think she can hit it. Wow. Yeah, I mean, Sydney's a gamer. Like, she's a dog. I mean, we've seen what she's done in the hurdles. I wasn't sure exactly what she was going to do when she came down to the 4. The first race she ran, I was like, okay, that looked pretty good. But yeah, she's a hard worker, and I mean, yeah, that's insane. I don't know what she's going to do after this year, but I feel like, hey, you should just go after that world record. You're so close, you might as well just go after it. I mean, the hurdles right now for her, just that's her main event, and it's easy for her. So, just test yourself, what she did this year, and just try to get that world record next year.
Yeah. I think the thing what she really wants to do, Kenny, she wants to take the hurdles under 50. Because she knows that she puts that record under 50. That record might be like FloJo 100 meters. It might be like FloJo's 200 meters.
So
that's what she wants. It might be like Coke's 400 meter record. Because something that, when you think about it, I mean, you can say, well, what you call them at 1054? Elaine Thompson ran 1054. FloJo ran 1049. I mean, she had everything perfect. I mean, wasn't nobody close to FloJo when she was running those times. But
Yeah.
you really think in the next year, because I think Bobby is positioning her. He's going to position the committee. We'll do the 4-4 because that's all there is left. Ain't really nothing left. She runs the hurdle. Can't nobody beat her unless she hits a hurdle and falls down.
Yeah.
But as far as just like, okay, there's a competition, somebody line up. Femke Bol can't see her because Femke doesn't have the foot speed. I understand Femke, she's unbelievable, and she can beat everybody else. But it's kind of like being in an era with Usain. There were some fast guys in Usain era. They just weren't Usain. There are some great hurdlers in Sydney's era. They're just not Sydney.
Yeah, she's just a different breed. I mean, like I said, next year's an off year. We got Ultimate Championships, so I don't know what's in store for her. But I mean, like I said, she definitely can just go after that whenever she wants to. So we'll see.
Tell me what the Ultimate Championships is. So is that just the USA's? Because the Worlds, like every odd year. So we had 25, we had the Worlds. We're gonna have the Worlds again in 27, and then you got the Olympics in 28. So as an off year in 26, what's the Ultimate Championships? Explain that to us.
So the Ultimate Championships is just some like new event that World Athletics is having in September. Instead of it's kind of similar like World Championships, but it's not exactly the same thing because usually you bring every country that qualified with the standard and all that. The Ultimate Championship is like the best of the best. So I think you either go off a ranking or what you've done previously. And it's only 2 races, so semifinals and finals.
Ooh.
So it's a lot, and the prize.
So you can have something in the tank. You have something left in the tank. You ain't got to go all these 4 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, me personally, I was like, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it for the next year, but then after what happened this year, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely motivated to go there, get that prize purse because the prize purse I think is like a 150K or 100K at least, which is something that
for a winner to win.
Yeah.
Damn, I might start training for something.
Well, listen, hey, Kenny. Matter of fact, we can really solidify and kind of already put that money already in your pocket if you allow me to be your training partner. Because if you allow me to train on the side of you, I'm gonna get you where you need to be.
Man, you gotta race me first before you're trying to be my training partner.
You want to race?
You gotta race me first if you want to be my training partner.
But listen, I don't want to take your confidence away because that's what's gonna happen if we race. So I'd rather you just allow me to come into camp and be your training partner. I could be like the mascot.
No. I'll allow you to come into the camp and be my training partner.
Right.
First of all, you gotta go through my coach, Dennis Mitchell. He's I don't know.
Hey, hold on. I beat Dennis running back in the day, so he really got no say so.
Hey,
but y'all got a nice little group. Y'all got a nice little group down there at y'all training Gainesville? Where y'all train out of Gainesville?
Orlando.
No. We're pretty much in Orlando.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all got Melissa Jefferson, TT. Y'all got Kayla.
Sha'Carri.
Yeah.
We got Coleman, me, Aaron Brown. We got B Stu. We got a bunch of people. We got Kyrie as well. Courtney Lindsay. I mean, Brendan Hicklin. Like every freaking practice day, it just seems like it's a race. It's intense. I mean, for me in particular, having those guys in the group has really helped me perform at a higher level.
Well, damn, y'all. So basically, the women's team is Team Dennis Mitchell because everybody that's on the damn relay running Dennis Mitchell, and y'all got 3 of the 4 guys that own him there.
Hey, like I said, that's that hard work that we all put in.
Oh yeah,
that's hard work.
If y'all don't come away with that gold medal, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Hey, I told you, we got it. We got it.
And I'll be on here talking. Hey, Kenny, I don't know if you be seeing it, but I'll be on here talking crazy to the Jamaicans, and they be feeling some type of way. They be feeling some type of way. Because they ain't got Usain no more, and it ain't no short thing. Because we won the gold and silver in the 100 meters. I said, we reprayed y'all. We got to go, and we got the fastest woman in the world. Can't nobody see MJ.
Yeah.
And we got the gold and the silver, and guess what? We was about to spank y'all in the relay, but we ain't got to worry about that now. We about to put something on you in the relay, but we got something for you.
Yeah.
When you say you're in shape, what's an ideal weight for you, Kenny? What are you weighing? 60, 65?
Oh, hell no. I weigh way more than that. I'm 190 right now. I'm 190.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, so you're not the first person that's ever underestimated my weight. I had a teammate of mine a couple years ago. He's like, "What are you, 160?" I said, "No, I'm 185." And he's like, "No way." I just think I have a lot of muscle, and you probably seen photos of me. Like I don't have that much fat on me. Right. I think most of my muscle is in my legs. I don't know. But yeah, I weigh 190, 192.
Well,
I think last year was the heaviest I've ran at, and that's just gave me way more power.
Well, see, I was thinking like Fred. I was thinking Fred Curley because he's so tall that he's about 190. But I was like somewhere between 60 and 70. For you, I would have never guessed you would that
Yeah,
heavy.
so when I came into the group originally in 2020, 2019, I was like 180, and I was a 4'2" guy. But every single year, like I've been getting faster and stronger, and yeah, I guess was just getting older too, just gained a lot more muscle.
The muscle maturity.
And it just makes it honestly, it makes everything feel so much easier too. I mean, sprinting mechanics and all that, from the block starts to everything, like it feels so much easier.
How tall are you?
6'2".
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
and that's another thing. I mean, when I looking at you on television, television normally adds size. But I was like that, I would have never guessed you are as big as you are as far as 6'2", 190 pounds. That's big for a 100-meter sprinter.
You think so?
Yes.
Yeah. I guess I'm different.
Yeah.
I was thinking like Coleman. What's Coleman?
Like height wise or weight wise?
Well, height wise, he can't be no more than 5'6", 5'7".
Okay.
But on a good day, I give him 8, but I'm thinking 5'7".
I don't know how much he weighs. I would say maybe around like 160, 170.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah, that's why.
But you feel you mentioned when you got the team, Mitch, you were 180, but you feel the extra 10 pounds of muscle gave you the power to thrust out of the blocks, and it gave you the top to be able to hold it in the 200 because you were 200 special, and a lot of times we see this 200 specialists. We saw Usain, who's a 200-meter specialist, drop down.
Mm-hmm.
I think also with me running the 4, I pretty much ran the 4 my whole life. And then, I ran 44.7 in college, and then I went to Dennis group. And then after that, he made me run the 2 and the 1 pretty much permanently. I think that was just, the endurance was just instilled in my body, just growing up, running long distance my whole life. I also used to run cross country as well. Used to run some 800.
What the hell?
Yeah, so I ran cross country in elementary all the way to, 6th, 7th grade. So I think once they got a little bit up in distance, I was like, yeah, this ain't for me, So I just went into football and then just did track. But I think just doing that in my development stages, that just really helped me bring that endurance and just made everything easier. So yeah, I would say 190, 190, 192. If I go any higher, then maybe I'll be a little too heavy. But right now, everything feels easy.
You had a very unconventional route to where you became. You went to a community college. You didn't go to Texas or Tennessee or one of these powerhouse LSU, Texas A&M. That's not the route that you took. How were you able to stay focused taking this route? Because most of the guys that you didn't turn pro right out of high school.
I mean, I wasn't that fast in high school, but I think just my mom, I'm adopted as well. So, being a young kid, being adopted at 4, just had to work just to be where I was. I mean, she instilled good values in me every single day. I mean, she was a single mother adopting 4 kids. Like she was kind of the blueprint for me just to work hard every single day. And, I was recruited by all the top schools at one point. But I was one of those kids where it was kind of like, oh, I don't really care about school. Let me just have fun and do sports. Didn't realize that, hey, GPA matters when the schools want to come after you. I mean, I think that was the question where junior year, they're like, what's your GPA? I'm like, shit. So then, I had
not my 40. It wasn't my 40 time.
You said what? What was your 40 time?
No, yours wasn't your 40 time because you had a 4.2 GPA. You'd have been Gucci.
Yeah. So, I had to go for a junior college in the middle of Iowa called Indian Hills. And, the program brand new program.
Why you couldn't find a warm weather city to go run track? How you go to Iowa to run track?
I didn't think about stuff like that. I mean, I'm from Wisconsin, so I've already ran in the cold.
Oh, okay. Touche.
Yeah. So, I went to there for a year, did my thing, went pro. And yeah, I mean, just being from an adopted kid, going into foster care, like my whole life, the route just to get here was unconventional. And, I give thanks to my mom on why I was able to, be here where I am today and accomplish my dreams.
That's dope.
So when it finally does happen, you beat Noah in the 200. What are you gonna do to celebrate? You gonna have a beer? You gonna have a piece of cake? I mean, what's gonna? Because have you ever beat Noah in the two?
I mean, I have, but it's the fact of, hey, I beat him while getting silver and somebody else got me, So
Oh yeah, you beat him at the Olympics. You're right.
yeah,
Because he got the bronze both times. Yes.
it's not really just about beating him. It's just about getting that gold medal because, my first year at the Olympics in 2021 here at Tokyo, I beat him, but then Andre DeGrasse got me. So it's the
Right.
same with this, it's the same with Paris. Beat him, but then Tobogo got me. And like I said, that's why it's just kind of frustrating because I'm not focusing on just him. I'm focusing on just that gold medal because I know
Right.
what I can do, but it always seems like there's something. And like I said, running from lane 8, not saying it's an excuse. It's just tough because you're on the island. You got one person ahead of you, and
Right.
you just got to make sure to be mentally strong and just think about yourself. You can't think about nobody else because you're out there running by yourself.
You're running
So
blind.
yeah, pretty much.
But I mean, you look at Wade Van Niekerk when he run when in Rio, he's in the farthest lane, and he knows he has LaShawn
LaShawn.
Merritt, and
Yep.
he had what's the guy from
I,
what's
I
the other
I
guy?
remember watching that. I don't remember his name though. I just remember
I know he's from Alabama. He
LaShawn.
went from Alabama. Oh my goodness, I can't think of his name. But anyway, he knew they were back there, and
Yeah.
he knew those guys were sub 44 guys. Both had already won a gold medal in the 400,
hmm
and he just took. He was the last qualifier, and he just took off, and he ran 40. I had no idea. I
I
thought he
remember
was going
watching
to.
that when I was a kid. I just
Yeah,
like, oh, he's gonna burn out, and he just kept running. I said, oh my gosh.
that was the
I-
thing. He didn't burn out.
yeah, he just kept going. And I mean, honestly, that's the mentality I have when I get a lane draw like 8. I'm just like, hey, I just gotta go all gas and just execute my race and see what happens.
No breaks.
So after the championships, how much time do you take off? Are you done for the rest of the year and just start? Because I don't think you do the indoor season. So
No, I don't.
now, okay. So now, when will you start back? Okay, you're not gonna let yourself say you say ideal shape is somewhere between 190 and 192. Well, if you're not working out, you might get up to 195, maybe even 200.
No,
How
I
soon
don't.
will you start?
I don't even do
You
that.
you you
I
don't?
don't. I don't gain weight. I don't gain weight like that. Usually we have what a month and a half to 2 months, depending on what coach wants.
Right.
Sometimes I'll maybe take a week or two more. Uh, but what I do, I do a lot of preventative stuff. So I give myself a week or two just to kind of do whatever I want to do, and then after that, I'm in the gym or with my physio. Just working on like strengthening small ligaments here and there because the body's always compensating, especially when we're redlining every single time for the whole year.
Right.
For vacation, I like to go to Thailand. Like last year or 2 years ago, I went to Cebu, Philippines. I always just like to travel, just see new things. I'm out here in Tokyo right now, so once the relay's done with, I'm gonna stay here for an extra 3 to 4 days, go sightseeing because I'm not one to go out and about when we're in the midst of the meet and everything.
Right.
And then after that, I got to do some stuff back home, and then I'm trying to figure out if I want to just go do a cruise. But yeah, I just love to travel and just see the world.
That's dope.
Ronnie James, that's his name. Ronnie James.
Oh yeah, yeah, karate. Yeah.
Grenada.
Hey, he's still running too.
Yes. Went to the University of Alabama. He won the NCAA championships in the 400 meters. Turned pro. LaShawn Merritt won the. I think LaShawn won in '08. He won in 12. Van Niekerk won in 16. And Fast Stevie
Yeah.
Oh
from the
yeah,
Bahamas.
yeah.
But it's so hard. I mean, why is it so hard for 400 meters to repeat? Because if you go back and look at it, Michael Johnson is the only one to double up. No other man has ever won back-to-back 400-meter titles. Why is it so hard for men to repeat the 400 meters?
I mean, you're seeing the times right now. There's always somebody that's coming into the fold. Somebody else that's running 43 seconds, running 43 fives or whatever. I mean, you got these Botswana kids
Yeah, Chippy just ran 43.5. Where did he come from?
Hey, there's just a lot of talented people in the world, and they just need the right coach and right program. So these kids are finally finding the right circumstances, the right system, and all that, and they're ready to go. And I mean, that's why it's hard. I mean, even look at this 200. I think this is the fastest 200 I've ever been in.
It is.
You
It
know,
is.
When Bolt was running, it was him, maybe one other person, and then everybody else is not running that fast. Now we got four or five guys that are running under some 20.
I think this is the most that we've had guys under. I think 19.7. You had 4 guys that run.
Yeah, in one race.
Sub 19.7. We've never had that many run sub. I mean, we had 4. We had 2 guys on the 19.6, and we had 2 guys on the 19.7. So we had 4 guys that run sub 19.7, which like you said, unheard of. I mean, go ahead.
Like I said, just shoes are getting better, surface are getting better, training programs are getting better. You're finding the right talents. Like there's a lot of people in this world. Yeah,
and you getting the right, because a lot of things have to go right. I was talking. We had MJ on, Melissa, and we were saying she had the right people in the race to go really fast. If she gets a +1 tailwind, she's going sub 10.6. Because she got Alfred in there, she got Tia Clayton, she got Tina Clayton, she got Toulouse Smith in there. So she has the people. You need the competition, you need a track, and you need conditions. She had everything except the conditions. If she get a +1, she's going to sub 10.6.
Yeah, it's over with. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Melissa, she's been putting in so much work. I mean, from seeing her last year into going to this year,
she's gotten stronger.
She got way stronger. Mechanics, everything has gotten so much better. It's just awesome to see what she's done this year. And I definitely feel like, she can repeat this. It is hard to do it, but she's one of those athletes that can repeat and be a double champion again.
Man, I wish it was 2027. I wish we had the Worlds and then next year was the 27, because to stay on top, it's hard, because like you said, you got 200 countries, and you got some 17, 18, 19, 20-year-old that we ain't even heard of yet. And all of a sudden they pop up out of this.
That's why it's important. You got to find the right people. I mean, for me, I invest so much in my body. I mean, you got people, even with Tobogo, he was Olympic champ last year. This year, he didn't come out with anything. And, there's just a lot of things that you need to do in order to stay on top. I mean, I got a physio, a massage therapist, chiropractor. I invest in a lot of my body. I mean, I got a cold plunge sauna at my house, red light therapy. Like it's a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at the women in the hurdles. Hell, where did kombucha come from? How she like that?
She's always been there.
Look at what we got. We got Russell, we got Stark, we got all them. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, the women's hurdles has always been tough. I mean, you go watch the Diamond League, there's always 3 or 4 of them in that race, so they never get a break.
and it's hard. I don't know if we've ever had a repeat champion in the women's hurdle, because you get one and then the next year, boom, here comes somebody else, and then here comes somebody else. I mean, you had Joanna Hayes, and you had Dawn Harper, and then here come Brianna Rollins, and then you get Camacho. I'm like, what?
Hey, that's what makes track. That's what makes track exciting, because you don't know what's going to happen.
Except when it came to the 100 meters back from 2008, 12, and 16, we knew.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It wasn't. Who got? Hey, he show up. Who got second? Who would get the silver? God, you already there. You know.
Yeah, he's just looking like, all right, who's going to win?
Did you ever get a chance to race against Bolt?
Nah, I'm too young. Way too young. So when he retired, 2017, I didn't become a pro until 2019, 2020.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm only 26, so.
Oh, you got some good years left. You about a year and a half away from prime. So you should be real good by the time 28 roll around. It's in LA.
Hey, that's perfect.
I mean, it's LA. Look, and they ain't coming back. Last time they was in LA was 1984. So that home soil. We need some home cooking, Kenny. We need home cooking.
That's the perfect time.
Well, I'm expecting you. All I know is I'm gonna be watching 2026 Ultimate Championships. Are they gonna be normal races, like they normally would be? What is it, the Drake and the Sack? So they're gonna be.
I would say yeah. Drake relays, I actually like going to that, but usually when they have that, I'm always overseas running somewhere.
Okay.
But yeah, they'll have that Mount Sac, still Diamond League, like all those things are going to be there. I still think we have our nationals as well, so that will be going
Yes.
on. So we have a full season of a lot of meets and everything else. So like I said, time wise, I'm just focused on just I'm focused on just executing my race next year, and time goal wise, I got.
What you looking at for at 100 meters? What's your goal? What's your goal for the 100? What's your goal for the 200?
So how I felt this year and what I was doing at practice, I was talking to my coach. I definitely could have ran 9.7 mid or 9.7 low. So I feel like next year, if coach wants to do it with me, I feel like I want to go after the American record for the 100 meters.
968?
It's 69.
Well, you got to run 968.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. Hold on. Whoa. Have you been under 9.8?
Yeah, I went 9.79 at our trials. Yeah.
Do you understand how much, Kenny?
I understand it, but like I said, with the shape that I'm in right now and the practices that I've had, like leading up to the 100, and that's why it stung so much more for me when I didn't cross the finish line, even getting a medal because of my mishaps.
Right.
I could have done something dangerous, and now I got to wait 2 years. But I'm just like, hey, screw it. If coach wants to do this next year, that's one of the goals that I want to hit because I definitely feel like I'm capable of doing it. I finally have a start. That took about what 4 years. I mean, my teammates were kicking my ass for 4 years straight in the blocks. It was so bad to where we were just like, hey man, screw the blocks. Let me just do the workout right now and just roll y'all up. Like that's what I wanted because they were embarrassing me. But I feel great, and every race, even running the 985 in the semifinals, like that's the easiest 985 I ever ran.
Wow.
No tensing up or anything. So I knew that the finals I could have done something crazy, and then obviously you guys saw what happened. Had a late reaction and then a
Yeah.
stumble.
I was like, well, damn, Kenny.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was a 200-meter reaction.
yeah. Like I said, I let it slip away, and that's why it stung so much more because I knew that I was in really good shape. So now I gotta wait.
You ran 979. Where do you feel you can make up that kind of time? Because that's a lot of time. From 979 to 968, that ain't no step. That's more than a step.
For
So
me,
where are you going to make up the time at? At the start, the transition,
it's in the
deceleration?
it's in the start. So
Okay.
usually when in the 100, especially when I get up, just stay relaxed and just hold on to what I build up. So for me, it's in the first 20, 30, 40 meters. If I can set
Okay.
up perfectly, then I can get it.
Man, you train with Christian. Can't you get that start? Can't you let that rub off on you?
It has actually. I mean, that's why my that's why the start has actually been way better. I mean, the addition of having him also with the other teammates of mine, um, it just really helped. Like something just clicked this year, and then hey, I finally got a start, and that just built confidence. And going into Grand Slam as well just really helped. I just really needed reps in the 100 because that was the biggest thing that I was lacking in
Yes.
previous years. Like I was like, hey, can I get in 100? And it's like, nah, you're a 200 guy. Let's run a two. So I'm like, ah, damn, this is like my 10th 200 of the year. Let me get in 100. So this year really helped me out just to kind of understand the mechanics. I think also just being older and just maturing as an athlete, actually understanding what my coach was trying to teach me the previous years, everything just started just make sense, became way easier. And like I said, I'm confident that I can get around that area next year. But that's what coach wants to do. If that's what
Right.
coach wants to do, because I know everything's about a plan. You could go crazy next year, but then you got another world championships and then Olympics. So if it's not part of his blueprint, then we'll see.
Let me ask, how different is the training from 100? I would assume that 100, you're doing 150s and twos. So for a two, are you doing 250s, threes? How different is the training?
It depends on the coach. For us in particular, we if we're training for a 200, we do like 250s, 300s, 150s, 120s, a lot of speed work. And then he's where he wants to make us hone on the technical side of the race because
Yes.
like okay, you can build all this speed, but it don't mean anything if you're not technically sound. So
100%.
when it comes to the 100, 60, 80s. 60 80 60 80 just a lot of 60 80s and then
Right.
120s. But I mean it's working. Like every coach is different. Another coach can say something completely different, but that's what we do. A lot of sled training as well. We do a lot of 1080 stuff. Like we do a bunch of stuff.
Wow. And weight training. Plyos, a lot of a lot of cleans, a lot of partial squats, a lot of box jumps. I mean, a lot of explosive stuff, because you can't be explosive if you don't train explosive.
Yeah, it's like stuff like that. I mean, I can't give too much detail. You get mad at me.
I got you. Man, Kenny, thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Good luck tomorrow, bro. It's been a while since we've been atop the podium on the global stage and the relay, man. Kenny, don't let us down, Kenny. Don't let us down.
Hey, I said we got you. We got a good squad. We've been practicing hard. We'll get it done.
Hell, we'll be out here. Y'all hear that, Jamaicans? Do y'all hear that? Don't be mad. Don't be mad, because we about to get both of them sweepstakes. Men and women. American flag. I got to find me an American flag tomorrow, because I'm going to be flying it high. I'm a sufferable kid. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a worse winner.
They hate you.
They do. But they do. When y'all win this race tomorrow, I will give them something to hate.
All right.
I'm counting on it. Kenny Bednarek, silver medalist in back-to-back Olympics and in the World Championship. Kenny, congratulations. Good luck tomorrow. Come back and talk to us again soon, man.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Appreciate you, man.
All right. Bye.